So Independence is a small town, about 1,000 people. Grayson County's got about 16,000 and a lot of natural resources.
Grayson County is just a really unique area. It's the best kept secret on the East Coast. You have to cross at least one mountain to get here. It's a really great place to live. It's a great place to raise a family. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Right at the heart of COVID, where a lot of our millwork and wood products manufacturers were seeing a boom in production and volume, Woodgrain reached out to us in July 2020 and said that Woodgrain was exploring an expansion project. It originally was just focused on the Marion facility and expansion into an existing building. After some internal discussions with Woodgrain, they also identified an opportunity to acquire the Independence lumber facility.
We had outgrown our current facility. A lot of the equipment we had was antiquated. We needed this facility to maintain and honestly to keep up with demand. This facility will be very modern. In the world of what we do in making moldings, this will be one of the more modern facilities that you'll see, honestly, anywhere in the United States. We take locally sourced trees and turn them into sellable wood moldings.
Woodgrain, we call it, from tree to trim. Woodgrain kind of strategy is a strategy of vertical integration. The lumber is sawed, the logs are sawed up in the lumber here at Independence. That lumber is moved to Marion and turned into a finished product.
My name is Chase Hicks. I'm an electrician here at Woodgrain. I'm 25. I graduated from VHCC. Straight out of college, I didn't have a lot of experience. There was a lot of stuff I was exposed to here that I had never really had any hands-on experience with it. All my family is in this region, so finding a job here that was going to pay good enough for me to justify staying here was important.
The thing about Woodgrain, and especially the sawmill, is the variety of jobs that they have through the logging operation, the positions in the sawmill, the truck drivers, the heavy equipment operators. With Woodgrain being one of the largest millwork manufacturers in the world, it provides an opportunity for people locally to be able to grow within the company and stay with Woodgrain for decades to come.
Environmental stewardship is very important to the community and the county. A noticeable part of the county's land has been put into conservation easements. It has to be preserved for someone's lifetime.
Every piece of fiber that we source goes into a product, from the frames even down to the sawdust. So it's very sustainable. We use every piece of the tree.
We utilize like 99.9% of that log. And even the bark gets taken and then we grind it up and it makes mulch. Presently, we're replanting about 200 acres that we just harvested. It's very important for us that obviously the timber stays here and keeps being reharvested for the next 100 years.
Woodgrain's expansion has a number of positive attributes relative to Marion and the county. One of the things that's positive about Woodgrain is that its wage levels, its benefit levels is such that it supports and builds this whole idea of making a sustainable, great place to be.
One thing that we do here is we are considered a second chance employer. We do work with a program through Ballot Health as well as Smith County Recovery Court. We have had several individuals who have came from that program and they love Woodgrain because we did give them the chance and they are still employees now.
The forestry industry has always been a mainstay in this part of the world. It's what put this part of the world on the map. It's nice to see that it will continue to stay on the map because of Woodgrain.